Hi, it's Yvonne from Just Imagine Journals in Australia. Today I have a blue botanical fabric journal for you. This is for my friend Kay. It has some slow stitching on the cover with some script stamping and a sentiment, some calico and also another layer of upholstery backing. It's a 4-signature journal, and on the spine I have Wander, Memory on the key, and a beautiful tassel. Has a seam ribbon binding closure, and inside I have some craft foam and that makes it lovely and soft in the hand to hold. So I'm just going to show you through, and it has some affirmations throughout, a bit of a vintage vibe to it, so an old Reader's Digest pages, and I've used my alcohol inks to age some tape so that looks authentic. It's got lots of flips and flaps and tucks, but I'm not going to take every single thing out because that's going to take a long time. Tim Holtz embossing 3D, and some backing, little journal spot. And if you have any questions about anything, any of the papers I've used, just ask in the comments and I'm only too happy to answer. This is a napkin ruffle, tea-dyed papers, some more flips and tucks with a lovely shaped flower pocket. More affirmations, and this tag, and quite a few throughout. The tag bases were given to me by my friend Cindy, sewn, text, and then I've added some layering and the Tim Holtz wildflower dies. It gives a lovely texture. Slow down and enjoy life. And again another tag. Some beautiful paper. I think this one's by William Morris, a vintage wallpaper illustrator and artist. Some gratitude card with freedom, books, flowers and the moon. Who could not be happy? Oscar Wilde. Pages from a botanical book. And again a double tuck using the flower idea. Some stenciling, Tim Holtz wildflower die stencil, and some embossing here. Days like these, so a spot to journal. And this is a fun little spot to put the envelope and tag, and that's from Izzy Bee, and I'll put the link down in the description. Now we're on to the second signature. And that's to hold the envelope in, another wildflower die there. I'll just open that up again. And this is February 1948, some authentic vintage ephemera. Actually, my husband's father's journal, or a business journal. Again, I've used the alcohol ink to transform some regular sticky tape into a vintage tape, and that strengthens it as well because this paper is beautiful but very delicate. Another layering journal spot, and this is some really nice crepe paper I found, not the usual type, but it's I've been able to emboss it, so there's a little bit of embossing there as well. And your ruffle. And these vintage pages are from the 1940s, gifted to me by Clasina. They're Dutch cards that came with biscuits, packets of biscuits in those times. Another layering tag. I do like these with all the stitching. Bit of messy stitching there, and the wildflower. And here I have a gel print that I've done, or a leaf print actually it is, not a gel print. A leaf from my garden and some blue spray inks, and then on the back some more of that crepe paper which I've embossed. A little envelope here, and a teeny tiny little postcard. This is a altered envelope with a little pocket, a couple of tags, and some music inside, and then that becomes the edge of the page as well, to a wild rose. Here I have a card, and I've used the paper ruffle as a closure. Another page from the other part of the page from the 1940s collector's book of biscuit cards, cookies they call them in America. And this is rather special, I thought, because this is Kay's own paper which she gifted to me, so it was lovely to be able to incorporate that in there as well, and it fits with the blue theme, and as well as the botanicals I've included butterflies throughout as well. So a lovely little cluster from Cindy, and the other part of the invoice book, or the journal book. Treasure and some stenciling. And now we come to the third signature. These are lovely paper clips as well. Happy, that one says. So happiness is everywhere when we look for it. Happiness is me. And then I have some more flips. This one here is holding in this flip. And there's some lovely stenciling there. It's a little paper clip. And then that opens up. Some writing paper in here with some more affirmations. A card, Monet. Live for the moment, so more journaling space there. This is from a 1896 seed catalogue, a digital. And this is a little postcard with a little faux vintage stamp there, and a postmark and a tuck. And this is a journal card that comes out. Some more tea-dyed paper, tuck. I like this pocket here. So three parts, so you don't always have to have one piece that goes right across. There are three pieces that fitted together, and then I've made this a cute little book with some tea-dyed paper and the embossing folder, and there's a journal card. And this is March, a page in the diary, 1948 diary. Some washi tape, and again the biscuit, the cookie collector's book, some journaling cards, music, there's writing paper, there's envelopes, there's all sorts of little tucks, and here this is a corner flip, so it says grateful, so a little secret spot where you could write. I like those little surprises. And again an early seed packet from a catalogue, 1904. I'm not sure of the source of that one. There's some music, torn music on the edges of the collector's page. And this is what we call in Australia dry wall tape, and that makes a nice texture for a background for a tag as well. Reflect. I rather like this page. Respond to every call that excites your spirit. Again, the wildflowers throughout, and some torn edging for a little bit of extra interest. And this is fabric that Kay gave me, so fun to use it in her journal. And then when you flip it up, This is actually textured. You possibly can't pick that up, but it's an embossing folder, and then more journaling space and a little sort of secret spot there, hidden away. And some more affirmations. And now we come to the last signature. My story, it says. Some more little spots. There's a pocket there, pocket here, and a pocket there, so 3 pockets. Another flip. The best things in life are free. And this one opens out. And then you can, on the back, and I've done a little bit more texture there, memories it says, with again a die cut. And again another die cut. I do love these, particularly with dip them in some watercolour. Remember, and this is done with brushos and some beautiful die cut, this one, and I've put a image in the background of a lady that I imagined fitted in with the gardens and the botanical. Some embossing here. And now we're up to April 1948. More butterflies on the book page. Some tea-dyed paper stenciling. These beautiful pinks and blues, beautiful images, all hand illustrated. And then we have a vintage packet, some fabric tape, moments, and to keep in with the postal theme, I've made that into a postcard at the back with a faux stamp and a little secret spot here. There's a spot here with a little envelope and another journaling space. The pinks and the blues is just so lovely together. The washi tape. And a little double butterfly. And more of this alcohol tape. I'm going to be using that a lot more. I do like that, and it really does strengthen where you need it to. An envelope, and this is on vintage typewriter paper, so it's very delicate, very fine, but lovely to write on or just to look at. And some more stenciling, all with the botanical theme. And lots of blue. Little side tuck. And then here, just 3 little tags there. Cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you and to give thanks continuously. I do like these gratitude cards. And Under the Leaves is the name of this music, so I thought that fitted in beautifully as well. Beautiful images, and some less busy papers as well for writing. And there is the blue botanical journal. And Kay, I hope you love it. I really had fun making this one. I'd love you to subscribe, and I love to read your comments. If you have any questions, please do feel free to ask, and I'm only too happy to help if I can, or to answer any questions. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.